Hi there, it's beginning of September, or first week of September. Quick video for you here about cash and why we should try and fight to keep it and resist these attempts that are being made at the moment to replace cash with central bank digital currencies. So here are your top 6 reasons for keeping cash. Um, first one is that cash always works without power. So the World Economic Forum, they've been game planning this cyber polygon. So that would be a situation where the power goes off, the internet shut down. Obviously, if we just have central bank digital currencies or any other form of digital currency, even a private one like Bitcoin, that would be you done. You wouldn't be able to have access to your cash if your cash was only available to you in a digital format. So that's the first reason. It's more robust. Cash is more robust. Second reason, argument in favour of cash is that it's more flexible in terms of being able to hand money over to friends and family quickly. It's very flexible in that way. Third one would be that cash, it ensures sort of digital privacy. So what I mean by that is what you spend your money on is your business, and you should be free to choose what you spend your money on. And cash ensures that no one knows what you've spent your income on when you've spent it in cash. With a central bank digital currency, every single transaction that you've made can be tracked and indeed controlled. So, as I've said before, in the future it may well be for environmental or health concerns the government decides to restrict your behaviour, what you can buy or indeed sell, and that could easily be done with a central bank digital currency. If the government doesn't want you to buy red meat anymore, they can stop that transaction from going ahead. Your transaction at the point of sale will be declined. So it gives the government a lot of power, and you have no privacy over what you spend your money on. And behavioural economists, they sort of believe in big government and that you're really stupid and you're unable to maximise your welfare. So the government's got to decide, what you're going to spend your money on. They're going to nudge you in the right direction, away from your irrational preferences towards the preferences of central planners. They kind of believe that you're too stupid to be able to maximize your utility, your own utility. You make wrong choices. So central bank digital currencies will be great because it will give the authorities more power to nudge you towards their preferences, which are better for you than what you would do if you were left to your own devices. In other words, like, the government knows what's best for you more than you do yourself. And for me, I completely reject that assertion. Completely reject it. So that's the third one. Fourth one is that physical cash can't be confiscated from you remotely. So, for example, if you've got cash at home, the government, without breaking into your house, the government can't steal your cash. Obviously, with central bank digital currencies, they can. The government can just dip straight into your bank account, your digital cash wallet held at the central bank, and just take out whatever they want to take out. So that should be of a concern to you as well. Number 5, you can't get locked out of cash. So with the digital currency system, if you're a dissident and you say bad things about Boris Johnson on the internet, or you hold problematic views, then the government can basically punish you. They can send you to the digital gulag by cutting off your access to your own digital cash that you've earned, that's stored for you on your behalf at the Bank of England. So that's another massive issue, a huge issue, probably the biggest one I've mentioned so far, is that it gives the government a hell of a lot of power if they can just simply seize your funds, freeze your bank account. That's you done. They can inflict a hell of a lot of pain on people and coerce private individuals into doing things that they otherwise wouldn't do, under the threat of, well, we're going to freeze your digital bank account with the Bank of England. Number 6, Yeah, a lot of banks will charge, they're already trying to do it now, trying to charge negative nominal rates of interest. So that would be a situation where the bank of your bank would basically take money out of your account. Maybe they'd dress it up as bank charges or something like that. Obviously, at the moment, with having physical cash, there's a degree to how many liberties commercial banks can take with your money. You know, if they start to penalise you very, very heavily with negative interest rates or bank charges, whatever you want to call it, you do still have the option to go to the bank and withdraw your cash and evade the negative nominal interest rate that way. So those are the reasons then why you should be extremely concerned about this kind of march towards central bank digital currencies. And they're already planning this. The Bank of England, the ECB and the Federal Reserve in America, they already are a long way down the path to rolling out these central bank digital currencies. And to do that, of course, they would need, as a precursor, you would need to have individualized digital identities. And this is what the, you know, again, it must just be a coincidence rather than a conspiracy. But this is, of course, where the vaccine passports come in, because they could easily be adapted into certificates of individual ID, you know, that you could incorporate central bank digital wallets into. So there we go. It's still nice and sunny here in Finland, I must admit. It's very, very pleasantly warm. And over there is a lovely hotel that I must stay in one time. Okay, that's it for me.